Have you ever gazed at the stars and wondered if we are alone in the universe? As we stand on this tiny blue dot we call home, our minds are drawn to the vast expanse of space that stretches out, seemingly infinite, beyond our reach. There's a grandeur that's hard to comprehend, a universe so immense, filled with billions upon billions of galaxies, each one a cosmic metropolis of millions of stars. Consider this, each star could potentially host a solar system with planets of its own, and each of those planets, under the right conditions, could potentially harbor life. When we ponder the sheer scale of the cosmos, it becomes almost unfathomable to think that Earth, our home, is the only planet containing life. With such an enormous universe, it seems improbable that Earth is the only planet teeming with life. This brings us to a perplexing question known as the Fermi paradox. Named after the physicist Enrico Fermi, this paradox grapples with the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of contact with such civilizations. To truly understand the Fermi paradox, we must first consider two main points. First, the vast number of stars and planets in the universe. Picture this. Our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, is home to around 200 billion stars. Each of these stars could potentially have planets orbiting them, and there are billions of other galaxies just like ours. When we do the math, we quickly realize that there are more planets in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. With such astronomical numbers, it seems almost impossible that Earth is the only planet where life has evolved. The second point of the Fermi paradox is the silence from these potential civilizations. If there are indeed countless planets with life, some of which might be millions or even billions of years ahead of us in terms of technological advancement, why haven't we heard from them? Why haven't we picked up any signals or seen any evidence of their existence? This is what Enrico Fermi was pondering when he famously asked, "Where is everybody?" There are numerous theories to explain this silence. Some suggest that advanced civilizations might be avoiding contact with us, or that they have self-destructed before reaching a point where they could communicate across galaxies. Others theorize that we might simply be looking in the wrong way, or that we are not technologically advanced enough to detect their signals. This paradox leaves us scratching our heads. If there are so many potential homes for life out there, why haven't we heard anything? The Fermi paradox, therefore, underscores the profound question that humanity has been asking since we first looked up at the stars. Are we alone in the universe? The Fermi paradox raises more questions than it answers. As we delve deeper into this enigma, we encounter an array of possible explanations, each as fascinating as the next. Imagine, for instance, that advanced civilizations are indeed out there, but they're consciously avoiding contact. Perhaps they're observing us, like we watch animals in a zoo. Or maybe they're just waiting for us to reach a certain level of technological or moral maturity. Then there's the possibility that we're not listening properly. Our methods of searching for extraterrestrial intelligence might be the equivalent of trying to catch a TV signal with a radio. We could be missing their messages because we're tuned into the wrong channel. And let's not forget the somber hypothesis that civilizations tend to self-destruct before they can make contact. The nuclear age, climate change, pandemics, these could be universal hurdles that few species manage to clear. These potential explanations only add to the mystery of the Fermi paradox. So are we alone in the universe? This question, which has captivated human curiosity for centuries, remains unanswered. Throughout this discussion, we've explored the Fermi paradox, the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of contact with such civilizations. The Fermi paradox does not provide a definitive answer, yet it does underscore the mystery and excitement that pervade our quest for extraterrestrial life. It reminds us that we are a small part of an unimaginably vast cosmos, teeming with countless galaxies, stars, and potentially life forms. We've examined the possible reasons why we haven't made contact yet, from the notion that civilizations might be too far apart, to the idea that they might have come and gone before we even had a chance to connect. While the Fermi paradox leaves us with more questions than answers, it does remind us of the vastness of the universe and the endless possibilities it holds.